All right, welcome to the fourth and final review of the evening. Up this time is Ratshaker. Tired of pests taking over your space? Say goodbye to them for good with Ratshaker TM, the ultimate solution to all your rat problems. The revolutionary new way to deal with unwanted pests. Just take and shake. And Ratshaker TM does the rest. No traps, no mess, no unmarked disposal barrels. With Ratshaker TM, you take control, feel the satisfaction of watching the meter rise as you shake that rat into submission. The more you shake, the closer you get to solving your problems for good. Fast acting, easy to use, and highly effective. Ratshaker TM ensures your space stays problem free in no time. Right, so we got the PlayStation 5 of this vermin extermination simulator, and that means it's over to Petty Fan for the review here.
Alright, I guess some very quick disclaimers on this one. This does have some well-cartoony depictions of animal violence, as well as depictions of self-harm. If those are very touchy subjects to you, do not even buy this game. You are welcome to step away because there's nothing for you here. For anyone
This
else
reminds
who's...
me a lot of
Hmm?
this reminds me of a lot of when we covered Kill It With Fire last year.
I know, but those are like some of the bigger touchy subjects for people. So it's best
I
to get
know.
them out the door now than,
At least this doesn't warrant a rat warning, an arachnophobia warning.
Yeah. So, specifically with the PlayStation 5 version of this game, you see what says press R2 to shake? You will press it and actually shake the controller. And
Dear.
the rat actually has sounds of struggling. That's why I made sure to mention the things at the top, because yeah. So
Well,
yeah, I was uncomfortable playing this.
no doubt.
Oh, it gets worse. They unlock another button. Come on. Yes, I know, this sucks.
Oh God.
I know.
Somehow a Wii game from 2009 got teleported to the future.
And yeah,
Seriously.
you can either stop using motion stuff.
Yeah. Let's call this what it is. Waggle.
Oh, I accidentally turned it off. Definitely use motion controls, because just using the analog stick takes like twice the time.
Okay. Maybe the warnings were a bit overstated because this looks ridiculous.
No, once they unlock the second button, you actually are strangling the rat. And you can
Okay, I
actually
was
kill
wondering
the
if there was.
rat.
I was wondering if there was another trick because especially with how fast you're shaking it, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, like honestly, if it was just this, it's mildly disturbing, but fine. I mean, the demonic voice is I could live without. Oh, and by the way, the rat
No
talks.
doubt. Oh, good.
Yeah, and
It doesn't matter how much you shake me. You can't.
yeah. And this is not all the game. That house that's being built in the background, this is a horror game. You will actually be going through that house, and let's just say you're having some real bad mental problems. Come
You're
on.
self-medicating by jerking a rodent around.
Basically. And then here we get to the squeezing. You literally are strangling the rat to the point where it will turn blue, and eventually you will break its neck and die, and it will die, which will cause you to have to start from the last checkpoint. Like, yeah, this is disturbing.
I yield. You've broken my
Yeah.
will, great shaker of rats. The answers you seek are over there. Beyond that hill stands a house that was not there before. A house that has no familiar shape. A house built by sin. Go now.
And yeah, now the game begins.
Seek what you yearn for.
You get to walk around, and you have two options: shake the rat, and then strangle the rat to open doors.
Huh.
Yeah, you can see why I'm not a big fan of that. Like, if it was just something stupid where you shake the rat for points, that'd be kind of, well, dumb. Okay, fine, whatever. Mildly annoying and a bit grotesque, but literally to interact with anything in this game, you must shake the rat till the bar fills up, and then strangle the rat, pointing at whatever you want to access.
This is where it happened.
Hmm.
You must know what's inside.
So yeah,
There's no turning back. You must find it. Abandon hope.
yeah, abandon hope, all ye enter here. And like, you can make the rat's dialogue speed up by squeezing the choke button, which, okay. And then here we have the main crux of the game. You see this door? See how my rat shake meter is near empty? Shake rat,
It doesn't matter.
and then choke rat at door. Door opens. This TV. You see how it has a little icon? Shake rat, fill meter, choke rat,
Are you tired
turns
of
on
dealing
TV.
with pesky rats that
I'm sensing a
just won't
pattern
leave
here.
you alone?
Yeah.
Introducing
And then, like, the house right now is fine. It gets more messed up the further you go in. Including there are depictions of, nooses and other self-harm implements. So, yeah, there's that. There's also a bit of gore, but I mean, gore is one of those things that are less sensitizing because of, it's still, you can't tell it's people. You can just kind of tell it's meat, which I don't know if that makes it better or worse. And yeah, like, the only other, like, big thing is if the rat dies, you die. But other than that, it's fairly walking sim-ish. There are a few doors where you have to keep shaking the rat to go through.
your actions have
And then, yeah, just even to turn off and on the light. And fuck, I can't see. That's a problem. So yeah, like,
It
stuff
doesn't
like
need look dark.
because I can't see what I'm doing, I literally have to kill the rat to go to the front area. yeah, because yeah, you'll whenever the rat dies, be it you're strangling or from hazards, because there are some hazards in the area, then you go to the last checkpoint. And yeah, like definitely the whole you have to shake the rat to interact with everything, it definitely gets annoying. But yeah, and like as far as like the story, it's a horror story at the end of the day.
Just won't leave you alone. Introducing
But yeah, like anything you guys, any questions, comments, concerns from you guys?
Nothing that I haven't already voiced.
And then yeah, like there's that ad thing that they kind of played on the TV was like the preview you got at the beginning, and then they kind of give you pictures as like a subtle, hey, there's some creepy stuff going on. And then it makes doors open. You know, you can go around the house as it was. You know, it's a normal house. And then it gets more messed up the deeper you go. Like, I think this first one down here, yeah, like there's already, you know, things strewn about. There's flies and stuff around. The lights are starting to flicker. I think this one is some items are now booby trapped.
Are you tired of dealing with pesky rats that just won't leave you alone? Introducing Ratshaker, the fast, easy, and fun
But
way to
yeah,
keep rats in
there's
check.
I really think that's just not it I got here. Like things happen. Oh yeah, and here's like one of the booby trap items. So yeah, it randomly, if you, well, not randomly, there are scripted items that once you trigger them, they'll kill you, and you have to start back at the beginning of the area. All right. And yeah, it looks like there's supposed to be something for cosmetics. I got through the whole game in about an hour, maybe like an hour and a half. So there's not a whole lot here. So what are we looking at price wise, Adam?
On Steam, it's $3.
All right. Any idea how much the PlayStation version is?
Uh, looking
Yeah,
at the PlayStation page, and I can't find the price.
weird. And I can't see it because I own the game, so
Uh,
like if it's around like the $3 price tag,
I'm seeing $269 with a $9 supporter pack that I don't know what the fuck does.
unless that's the cosmetics that are on here.
Yeah, that's the Steam version. We're looking for the PlayStation 5.
Okay.
I would like unless they buff on the Steam version or whatever, they buff the like control shaking the rat with the right stick. I would definitely say either have a PlayStation 5 controller slash like motion controllable controller. I don't know if Switch can use the gyro in the Switch Pro controller. but I know it can use the PS5s and 4s.
Oh, I see why I can't see a price. It's not out yet.
Oh, they don't have the PlayStation version out yet?
Or no, no, that's the Switch version. Sorry. PlayStation 5 might be out. Like,
Are you on the US?
yes. Or wait, I think my
Yeah,
VPN is
your
set
stupid
to
VPN.
yeah.
Sign. Okay, here it's saying it's $350 after I sign out.
Yeah, it's $350. There we go. That's why. Yeah, sorry, they haven't released Ratshaker in the Bahamas yet.
But yeah. For $350, if you're really into horror games and don't have a problem with literally having to commit a violent act, even though it's cartoon, it's still an animal. Sure, whatever. Like it's not my jam. I'm one, not a fan of horror, and two, violence against animals is not great, even if it's like, a cartoon. Like specifically like torturing animals, like fighting them in a game, fine. But this is uncomfortable.
Hmm.
So yeah, I guess that's kind of where I sit on this. Do you guys have any thoughts or feelings?
No, once again, none that haven't already been
Oh shit, I
expressed.
almost forgot. You know that like typical elevator music that people have, like I think Naka's used it a few times in his videos.
Mm-hmm.
They're using this here, but I don't know if they have a commercial license for it. So
Like,
it's
is it actually like the girl from Eponina?
I think I don't.
The girl from Ipanema elevator music version, not the original one.
Yeah, like the I remember playing. I was like, wait a second, do I have a Naka Let's Play open? And no, it's the elevator mix version, but I don't remember how, if that's like Creative Commons or like royalty free or whatever. It's definitely one of those ones where getting it wrong is very costly because this is a paid product. So if it's royalty free, non commercial, you need to get a special license for that. But since you're paying for it, yeah, you definitely need to make sure you have a commercial agreement with the creator on that. But that's just, you know, me being me and looking through the stuff. But yeah, I think that's it for me. So
All
I
right then.
guess onward.
Well, it really isn't any more onward because, well, we've reached the end of the review session.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so with that in mind, the week ahead. Right. So first off, both Fragments of Silicon, reg, Prime broadcast episode and also MSP are returning on Wednesday. So coming up on Wednesday, July 2nd, we will be having Chessie Moon of Astropod Starside Glaze. Astropod Starside Glaze is a energetic 2D fighting platformer. Experience freeform movement, engaging combat with knockback, and badge upgrades that redefine playstyles. How will you use your limitless potential to bring back the missing waterfall of dreams? It's quite smashing, you might say.
Boo! Boo this man!
Uh, so be sure to look forward to that. No Friday show because Friday is the 4th of July. And,
Well, no Friday show proper.
well, no, there's nothing on Friday.
I thought